Today's topic is the impact of tourism on local communities. What do you think are the biggest changes when tourists flood in?
For example, local people feel difficulties in daily life, such as commute on bus, because of crowded by tourists.
Wow, the crowds can really make daily life tricky. What kind of things do locals have to deal with when everything's so packed?
Tourist entry fee may be one option. It makes harder for people from not polite countries.
A tourist entry fee. Do you think it should be based on where they're from or more about how they behave?
The tourist entry fee can restrict the people entering.
So, you're thinking a less strict fee might actually bring in more respectful visitors? How do you think governments could set it up so it doesn't hurt tourism, but still helps locals?
I think it is better for government to settle expensive tourist entry fee because the people who can pay that money tend to be polite and respectful for local community and local tradition.
So an expensive fee as a filter for politeness. That's an interesting take. Do you think it would work in practice, or might it keep out some great travelers who just don't have the cash?
Pardon?
So, you're saying high fees could keep out the less respectful tourists. But do you think it might also block people who are genuine and respectful, but just can't afford it?
That's collateral damage.
So, you're saying high fees could keep out the less respectful tourists. But do you think it might also block people who are genuine and respectful, but just can't afford it? Collateral damage. Good phrase. It's true. Tough choices sometimes come with costs. Do you think there's a way to balance protecting locals without making it too hard for everyday travelers?
Some other option is the system just for local residents.
Like a special pass or lane for locals to skip the tourist chaos? How do you think that could work in places like train stations or museums?
Yes, your idea must be good for such a facilities.
Glad you think so. It could make a big difference for locals. Now, shall we roll the dice for a new topic, or do you want to keep chatting about this?
Please proceed to coach mode.
Great chat. Let's switch to coach mode. Let's take a moment to refine your sentences for more natural English. You said, tourist entry fee may be one option. It makes harder for people from, not polite countries. Let's make that smoother. A tourist entry fee could be one option. It might discourage visitors from less polite countries. When you said, the tourist entry fee can less strict, the people entering, we can clarify it like this. A less strict entry fee might not filter people as well. And I think it is better for government to settle expensive tourist entry fee because the people who can pay that money tend to be polite and respectful. Here's a polished version. I think governments should charge a high entry fee. People who can afford it tend to be more polite and respectful. Want me to put these into a full script for you?
Yes, please.
All right, here's your polished script on the impact of tourism on local communities. It's concise and easy to remember. When tourism booms, local life gets really tough. For example, commuting turns into a nightmare with all the tourists crowding the buses and trains. One idea is a tourist entry fee, maybe a high one, to filter out disrespectful visitors. People who can afford it tend to be more polite and thoughtful, but it could also block genuine travelers who can't pay, and that's a real downside. Another option? A special system just for locals, like fast track lanes or priority access at busy spots. That could give residents some breathing room while still welcoming tourists. Finding the balance is key, but with smart ideas, it's possible.